This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world.
Hello, good afternoon and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're back for more 16-goal action here. It's the Ghantoot Polo Championships International Match Day 6. And we are here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. UAE played 1-1, Al Basha with the reverse fortunes, having lost their first match. That's the lineup, that's the matchup. This our afternoon game here in Dubai. We're on field number 3 here at the Al Habtoor Resort. The umpires are out there just having a chat with the players. Let's have a look at the lineups for this one. UAE, Her Highness Sheikha Alia Al Maktoum takes the #1 shirt. At 2, the 2-goal Argentine Fermin Prado. The 9-goaler Lucas Luquin Monteverde is in the 3 shirt. And at the back, Salvador Jaudeche. Team totaling 16 goals for UAE. So too their opponents. Ali Almari gets the nod in the #1 shirt, replacing Hani Jabsi. At 2 is Bautista Alberdi. Another Bautista at 3 is Senor Bauti Bajuga off an 8-goal handicap. And at the back, Thomas Willens. Our umpires for this encounter, Chris Hyde and Matthias Barbieni, they're out there mounted. And in the third man chair here next to me is Peter Wright. So let's just have a chat about those previous games. Both these teams having played one. UAE with a really good victory over Bangladesh. What a great game that was. 9-7.5 in the end. Bangladesh very good throughout the match and battled away. And it took UAE, well, they needed pretty much all of the game to get it done, didn't they? They scored a couple of late goals in that one. And they beat a gallant Bangladesh 9-7.5. Al Basha, they ran into a very good Habtoor team. That was the first game in this tournament. And Habtoor went 7-0 up and absolutely blitzed them in the first half of the match. And the final score there, Habtoor 9, Al Basha 3. There's the social medias. Instagram is at PoloLineOK, Facebook at PoloLineInt, and YouTube at PoloLineTV. Get your messages in. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know who you're supporting and where you're watching the action from. We're in play here, folks, and it's popped out nicely here for Luquin Monteverde. A bit of a miss-hit there under his pony's neck, but he's still got possession. The ball's been called off it with a loud call here from Salvador Jaudeche. Jaudeche fizzing that one down towards goal, and he's found Alia. Can Alia find the cut shot? She can find a cut shot, but not quite enough angle, and the chance has slid past to the left. Nice attack there. Straight out of the throw-in by the pink and white shirts here. A little bit of pink on the Al Basha shirts, but predominantly blue today, with a bit of pink trim. And we're back in play here. Al Basha from their own back line here in the form of Tommy Willens. Cuts it out to the right-hand side. He's looking for his #2 who's gone across there. That's Bauti Alberdi. Alberdi nudging this one down the boards and then leaving it for Bajuga. Bauti Bajuga up over the halfway line. Tried to return the favour there. And in fact, he's found Tommy Willens, and Willens has cut that one downfield. Didn't quite get enough on it, but the backhander is weak. Willens comes in and gets challenged. And stealing the ball here is Haurici. Haurici coming here on the counter-attack for UAE. He's got Alia Al Maktoum in front of him. Oh, look at that for a pickup. Extraordinary stuff after a horrific bounce. How he kept that going, it's unbelievable. And this could be one of the goals of the season if he could finish it off. Big contact coming in here from Tommy Willens. And Williams has done enough to just allow that ball to run out of play. Brilliant stuff from Haurici. And in the end, well, they were unlucky. So another knock in here to the blue shirts of El Basha. Tommy Willens. Just assessing the movements of Bauti Vijuga. Bauti trying to come around the corner and get away from Lukin, but he was wise to it there, Monteverde. And Haurici was near side all the way. He's not going to get anything for that. Play will continue. Switching to the near side and trying to keep this one going is Bauti Alberdi. He's over the top of it, and now Salvador is in play here. The number 4 for UAE, playing really well throughout this tournament. In fact, the whole season here in Dubai. He didn't get the play he was looking for there, and Alberdi has got it back here for El Basha. Crunching right off coming in there from Fermin Prado, but it breaks nicely here for Tommy Willens. Shuts down. A little bit of cat and mouse here for Tommy Willens, trying to take on Lukin Monteverde. He's done well here. Tommy, he's been told to stop, but I don't think he could. He was already in the process of hitting that, and he's lashed it down the boards, and it's taken a little bounce and popped out of play. So possession on the halfway line here. Will go back to UAE. Probably going to do one more run before the halfway point in this chukker. As Haurici comes in, taps it forward. Nobody really waiting for him. Alberti is, but he's a long way away, and that's given Haurici a chance to find plenty of space. Didn't get the shot he was looking for. Well read there by Bijuga. And the umpire's whistle surely will signify a free change of pony here halfway through the first. And there you have it on the replay. Bauti Bijuga looking good. Read the play quite well. Came up on the head-to-head, and let's see what the umpires decide here. So the umpire's giving the players 1 minute to change. Just 60 seconds. A quick pit stop, nip off, change your ponies, and get back out onto the field ready for the call of play. And the call of play is going to resume from the 5B. It's gone in favour of the blue shirts of El Basha. Lovely day for polo here in Dubai. There is a breeze. It's a nice breeze for the horses and the players. Not too strong. It's just taken a little bit of heat out of the play. And it is pretty ideal for polo. Beautiful setting here. Field 3 at the Al Habtoul Polo Resort and Club. And we're all present and correct. Here comes Tommy Willens with a restart from the 5B. Takes a tap, and then measures that cut shot out towards Bauti Bijuga. Bijuga, who's got one of the best neck shots in world polo, has gone for it from range. That one looks like it's leaking out to the right-hand side. Bauti Alberti's there for a piece of the action. He's been ridden out of it, but he's still got possession. Twisting and turning and trying to get it back towards goal. They may have overplayed it slightly here, El Basha. And the goal shot eventually wide to the right. Haurici. Couple of taps from the back line. Monteverde went left, then right, and back to the left. And in the end, by hook or by crook, they've got the ball to him. Here comes Lukin. Steadies himself. Alberti comes across. There's the pass, the return pass to Haurici. He'll go near side. Stick raised there from Alberti, but play will continue here as Tommy Willens finds a really good angle on that near side backhander. What a lovely pass that is from Willens out towards Alberti, and Alberti has found a good one under his pony's neck and he's running down towards goal. It's Alberti. Well, he's got his stick raised. I don't hear a whistle. Tommy Willens is still there, and he's still got the ball and he fires it in towards goal, but UAE may have stolen it back here. Sticks raised everywhere. It's Lukin and Haurici were there for a piece of the action. There was a whistle. Tommy Willens was also involved. Let's have a look here. Haurici wants the whistle there. Umpire's just having a chat with their third man, Peter Wright. He has noticed the crossing foul, so it's going to be a penalty 5 here, and it's gone in favour of the defending team, of course. Here comes Haurici. Good ball striker, and he's got plenty on that. Tommy Willens fancies his chances of nipping in here before Lukin, but he couldn't quite measure it. That one's deflected. The umpires would have had a look at that and then waved it away. And the Blues have got possession of the ball. Here comes Bauti Bujuga. Good ride off. Whoa. Say a good ride off. Let's see what the umpires decide. Certainly a big stumble from the pony from Bujuga, just on contact with Fermin Prado. Let's have a look at it. Was it firm but fair? Let's see what the umpires decide. Well, it looks like Bauti Bujuga's okay, and so too the pony. There was obviously a big contact, and just as that contact came in, the pony just stumbling a little bit. And Bujuga allowed to change his pony, of course. The welfare of the pony absolutely paramount to everybody involved in polo. And this mare looks absolutely fine, but just out of precaution, he's going to walk off and be checked. Block it. Innovation in equine protection. Protection for your pony. That's blockitpolo.com. Check it out. Doing some good things. Well, the good news is that the horse is absolutely fine. I can see her on the far side of the field moving okay. Actually looks absolutely spot on, so that's good. Bauti Bujuga a little shaken, if not stirred, but he's okay to continue. And the umpire's just having a chat here. Having a chat with the players. Always very difficult when you get a big ride off to see who's going to who's created the danger, who comes in at the greater angle. The umpires with an awful lot to assess on every single call and non-call, and on this occasion looks like there's been a bit of back chat and the whistle has gone and the penalty will be moved downfield. So the penalty 5 from the spot now becomes a goal shot. 60-yard penalty 4. And it's the big hitting Salvador Jauretche who circles around here. And he's looking to open the scoring for UAE. He's got the power, of course he has. He's got the height and he's got the direction. It's straight through the middle on the 5-goal back for UAE. A super hit from the penalty spot as we look straight down the barrel here on the replay. And there it is. Doesn't get much straighter than that. We're back underway. Good work from Her Highness Sheikha Alia Al Maktoum. Wonderful steal, and she's still going here. And they can't play the miss. She's too good for that. And she's been tagged and hooked out of it there by Bauti Vajuga. Vajuga back in play here for Al Basha. Sets himself. Ali Almari is downfield, so too is his number 2. But Lukin Monteverde was well set, and he gets there ahead of Bauti Alverdi. Works this one around the corner in defence for UAE. Lukin. 9 goals now. Highest rated player on these shores. He's duffed that one a little bit. He's hit the ground quite hard, but Jauretche read it well and then didn't execute. Didn't get bad on ball. And the ball's been stolen away by some good work by Tommy Willens. Vajuga senses an opportunity to go down into some space. Vajuga goes near side. Can he find the under? The next shot looks very good. Oh, he's overcooked it. And he's wide right. Seconds remaining. Just a question of how many seconds. Is there enough time? And does Jauretche want to get the ball back in play? He could wind down the clock. And in fact, that's what he has done. 10 seconds, the allocated time from when the umpire calls play for that ball carrier to come in and take that knock in. And he had enough time there just to let the clock run down and end the first chukker, ladies and gentlemen. A good contest, just the 1 goal in it. UAE ahead here, 1-0.
Welcome to the prestigious Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club, where world-class training meets unmatched passion for horses. Join our new horse training classes and learn from the best. Be a part of our legacy of excellence.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to our spectators here, of course, who've not gone anywhere in that break, but in particular to our Polo Line TV viewers dialed in on the live stream, enjoying the action, I'm sure, from the Ghantoot Polo Championships International Match Day 6. Most of the tournament having been played under the floodlights down in Abu Dhabi at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club, but this game has been shifted to Field 3 at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Currently the holy month of Ramadan, of course, hence the night games. But this one, in broad daylight, we're underway. And a mistake there from the back. And a steal. Alberti is in play here. Bauti takes the contact there from Jauretche. He's got Prado comes in and steals it away. Challenge comes in there from Tommy Willens, and Lukin will mop up in defence here for UAE. Vajuga comes out of the way, and Lukin thumps that one out to the right-hand side. He's looking for the run there of Jauretche, but he's been well marked. And Ali Almari has spotted that there was a gap there, and he came in and got the ball. Nice work from him, but it's been reversed there. Beautiful backhander coming in from Jauretche. Look at this, Fermin Prado is away. They're coming back hard from it. It's Vajuga coming back, trying to get a ride-off in there. Switching to the near side is Lukin. They're in on goal. Monteverde goes near side, and he couldn't quite steer it back to goal. Well, a lovely backhander coming in from Jauretche after some good work from Ali Almari. But yet again, the chance is off target. And there's been plenty of knock-ins. Not many goals thus far. Good open stuff. But both teams a little goal shy. Appealing for the foul there was Jauretche. The play will continue, and rightly so, as Vajuga opens up and punches this one down towards Alberti. Big ride-off there. Look at that from Lukin. Both sides of the horse. He's dug that out beautifully. Monteverde under pressure there from Alberti. Alberti gets the measure of the treasure and comes around the corner. Tommy Willens is there. So too is Jauretche, who's invariably working his socks off for UAE. He does get about the field, doesn't he? He goes to the near side here under pressure from Alberti. Finds a nice one down towards the halfway line, but Vajuga was waiting for that. Bauti with time. Oh, his teammate almost ran across in front of him there, and that was well spotted by Vajuga, who almost unleashed that into his teammate Alberti. That's taken a deflection, and that looked like it was going goal-bound, and it's come off the stick of Lukin Monteverde, and he's diverted it wide right. Let's have a look at this. How much of this does Lukin actually know about that touch? Let's have a look. Was it more luck than judgment? Either way, it's gone wide. It's going to be a corner. And a chance for Bautista Vajuga to try and equalise here for the blue shirts of Al Basha. Vajuga with the corner, looks straight. Oh, Jauretche threw a stick up there. It was a very dangerous height, wasn't it? Has gone through. Jauretche didn't get much on it, if anything. But a head height penalty from the corner here. Let's have a look. And there it is, just inside that post. And the game is tied here at ones. Jauretche again. From the back of the pack. Tommy Willens was waiting for that, and he's found a good ride off and a nice near side backhander. Fermin Prado, Alberti coming in for the hook. He's done enough there to spoil that defensive play, but UAE have got it again, strength in numbers here. And that's a measured pass there from Jauretche into the path of Lukin Monteverde. Lukin. Well, flying through was Bauti Vajuga, but he couldn't get baton ball there on that backhander, and Lukin has still got it. Gets a little bit tangled up there, the two number threes tangling with each other. Fermin Prado reading the situation well. Comes in as backup and then finds a lovely backhander down towards goal. Alia Al Maktoum is in. Alia Al Maktoum with a goal shot. Alia, oh, it's been stolen away there by Tommy Willens. And a whistle as Bauti Alberti looked good. Lukin was reaching out and trying to get back to the ball from left to right. And the umpires have blown the whistle, and they're going to give a half chucker change here, halfway through the second. We've got 3:11 on the clock here. And the score currently 1-1. Plenty of attacking opportunities for both teams. As we see images of Her Highness Sheikha Alia Al Maktoum and Fermin Prado, both shuffling across and remounting. Social medias, Insta at Polo Line OK, Facebook at Polo Line Int, and YouTube at Polo Line TV. Have we had any messages yet? I hope so. Al-Basha with the knock-in the form of Thomas Willens. Gone out towards both Bautistas, but he hasn't found either of them. Monteverde, nice little turn. Fermin Prado trying to avoid the live play block, and he's done just that, but Luquin's turned back into trouble. And who hit that last? So the umpire's just having a look here at who got the last touch. Sometimes it's virtually impossible to tell. We've gone to slow-mo. So that's all cleared up. And the ball has been dropped down here at the feet of Tommy Willens. Taps it forward here. He's got options. Bauti Vajuga, Bauti Alberti, Ali Almari. Oh, and he's shown far too much of that to Fermin Prado. That was a mistake there from Tommy Willens, and it's been stolen away here by the two-goaler. Prado sets himself, fires it down into a dangerous area. I think it's going left of that post, is it? It's pretty close. Lovely shot there from Prado. Whoa, Willems comes in, full commitment there, takes out the post, and he's taken a battering in the process. He has stopped the goal. The post has gone down, and that's, well, total commitment from Tommy Willens. Well, it looks like he's going to need a bit of time out here. He certainly hit that post hard, didn't he? Can we have the ambulance down at the far side of the field, please? Ambulance, scoreboard end of the field, if you can hear me, please. Ambulance. Ambulance. Well, brilliant play by Fermin Prado. He stole the ball off Tommy Willens, spun the corner, found a really good neck shot. Looked like that neck shot might have been a little bit left, but it was very close to that left-hand post, and in the end it looked like it was going in. Certainly Tommy Willens thought it was, and he wasn't going to take any chances, and that's wonderful commitment there in defence by Tommy Willens for Al-Basha. Let's hope he's okay. He's tough. Having a sip of water. Just having a chat there with the trainer. I think he's okay. looks like we've got a penalty 2 here, spot or 30, and they've taken the spot, and why not? Because they're about, 8 yards out, a little bit of angle. Nothing too concerning for Haudic as he winds up, and with a three-quarter swing, he just pops that one through. So good pressure after a nice bit of play by Fermin Prado, who set that goal up. And despite the full commitment of Tommy Willens, UAE do get the score, and they go ahead here 2-1. Pops out nicely for Lukin. Haudic. Bajuga is there. Haudic is strong in the ride-off, isn't he? Ali Almari will be the first to surface here in defence. And he's going to try and work this one around the corner. Can't pick up the bounce. Got some support there from Willens and Bajuga. And Bauti Bajuga now may try and get this down. He's going to keep it himself. He's got Almari centre field. Alberti is also there looking for a pass, but he's being tracked and covered by Monteverdi. So Bajuga may just decide to keep this one and work it through the traffic himself. He's gone past Fermin Prado. Left the ball behind. Fermin's well positioned. Big hook coming in there from Tommy Willens, but nice work once again from this 2-goal player, Fermin Prado. And he's found a pass out towards Lukin. Lukin calling Ali Al Maktoum out of the play, but Ali Almari was well positioned, and Ali, realising that he was online, got in there quickly, and he may well have earned his side a whistle here. Good work once again by Fermin. And there's the play. Ali coming through, realised that he was well set. And a nice appeal. And a well-earned foul there by the number 1 stand-in for Hani Jabsi. The penalty 5. Certainly within range here for Bajuga. Less than a minute remaining here in the second. Looks like he's going to run it. Taps it forward. Prado comes across to try and slow him down. And then Bajuga puts the jump on him and then goes for a controlled neck shot. Ali Almari with a little deflection. That one was going wide. He tried to flick it back towards goal but couldn't do so. And the chance once again is off target and over the back line. So 2-1, 44 on the clock. Haudic coming around here for the knock-in for UAE. Lukin with time to cross over. Gets the ball on the offside. A horrible bounce there just as he went to pull the trigger. Lukin in trying to get possession back for himself and his team. May well have gone through the back of Bajuga. See what the umpires decide here. There's the miss hit after a nasty bounce. And another penalty 5. This time it's probably, 40 yards or so closer for Bauti Bajuga. Is he going to run this one as well? I'm surprised he's not having a crack from here. He is having a crack, and that's gone slightly left, has it? It's close. Ali Almari's there on the post. Oh, couldn't quite stop it. And a super hit there from Bajuga, just leaking out to the left. Haudic. Seconds until the hooter. He's found a nice one downfield into the path of Fermin Prado, and Prado's done really well. He's evaded the hook there of Bajuga, and he's still going here for UAE. Haudic comes through as backup. Haudic taking on Alberti. Salvador Haudic goes for the next shot. Where's this one gone? He's got too much angle on it. May well stay and play this. Ali Al Maktoum is trying to skate across, but the ball has beaten her out of play. And that will be the end of the second chukker here, ladies and gentlemen. Not many goals, but lots of open running polo here between UAE and Al Basha. But at the break, at the end of the second, UAE with a slender advantage. It's 2-1. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the start of the third chukker here. We're on field 3 at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for this Ghantoot Polo Championships international clash between UAE and Al Basha. And thus far, plenty of action, but a low-scoring affair. 2-1 as the players make their way back out onto the field. It's going to be a knock-in here in favour of the blue shirts of Al Basha. A chance for them to try and get down to the scoreboard end of the field and equalise here. Tommy Willens has possession of the ball. Brings it forward. Vajuga breaking right and then back to the left. And he's used him as a decoy, but a miscontrol there, but he's good to go again. And Tommy Willens breaks away with the ball on the far side of the field. He's got Balti Vajuga tucked in behind to give him a bit of confidence. He's decided to take them all on. He's found a nice one down towards Ali Almari, who's been well marked here by Her Highness Sheikha Alia. She comes up with a lovely little tail backhander. And brilliant defensive work there by Alia Al Maktoum. Luki Monteverde just throwing his face out of the way of that stick that rode up off the challenge. And he's going past a couple of blue players here. It's Lukin on the power play here for UAE. Plucks it out of the air, not once, not twice, but 3 or 4 times. And he's still going here. Look at this for a goal. Lukin, can he finish it? He's got some support. It's Fermin Prado up in front of goal. Is he going to get the score? Wonderful stuff by UAE. Well, it was almost a shame that Lukin didn't finish it off himself. Let's have a look at the replay. Once, twice, 3, 4, and he was over the top of that one. A couple of players flying through, and it was well read by Fermin Prado, who's had a superb game here. And he tucks that one away and opens up a little bit of daylight here. UAE 3, Al Basha 1. There he is again. Prado. Can't get back to that because Ali Almari's well set, and Ali's found a perfect pass here into the path of Alberdi. Alberdi up inside the 60. He's got another little approach shot, got out to the left. Can he straighten that one up? It's good enough. It's inside the post. Wonderful stuff. A lovely pass by Ali Almari, finished off by Balti Alberdi. Well, nice to see a couple of field goals. They've been a bit goal shy thus far, but it's raining goals at the moment here, early doors in the third. And Al Basha pulling one back, they trail by just 1. Pops out the back, and here we go again. Look, there's no one at home in defence, absolutely nobody. And the approach shot looks pretty good. He might want another one on that line. It's a super shot and a little flick coming in. Wonderful stuff. Vajuga gets the score, and all of a sudden the game has lit up. Really nice here from Balti Vajuga. Looks so confident, didn't he? And we have 3-3 in the third with just over 4 minutes remaining. A clash of sticks. Who's got it? Aureche straightening up on that, but there was a big distance between him and Vajuga, and Vajuga got the backhander in and turned them around. Lukin puts the brakes on after that miscontrol from Tommy Willens. Fires it out towards Aureche. A wild swing from him. That's an uncharacteristic mix. He's normally so confident and comfortable on the ball and secure, but a little bit rush there from Aureche, and that's allowed Vajuga back in control here. Tommy Willens avoiding the live play block there, getting out of the way of Luki Monteverde. He's done well here, tucked in behind his teammate and fizzes that one downfield. It's gone into a crowd of players and it's been dug out nicely here by Aureche. Aureche turning sharply here on this little mare, and he's flying up towards the halfway line. The last line of defence is Tommy Willens. He's gone long, he's gone left. Willens is there, he's appealing for the foul there, Aureche, but Willens looks like he's well set. Gets the ride off in. He's called off it late call there from Vajuga, but a good call, and Vajuga is in possession of the ball once again. Oh, he's gone for the angled neck shot. That's super stuff. Great polo. It was close, wasn't it, to the rump of the pony of Luki Monteverde, but he's found a wonderful angle, and he's released Tommy Willens here, who's got plenty of time. Goes for the big Hail Mary drive downfield, but didn't get much on it. And that's given the ball back, but a little bit too clever there perhaps from UAE, and the Blues have stolen the ball back here. Good work from Alberdi. Bajuga has it, trying to get his pony going now as he's being tracked down by Haudici. It's Bajuga now reaching out, trying to evade the hook here of Haudici. Belty Bajuga looking for another one, takes the contact, goes to the near side. Bajuga, oh, he's over the top of the play, and Monteverde is back in defence here, but there was a whistle. There's a whistle there. 2:22 on the clock. We've got 3-3 here between these two teams. And the umpires have decided that that will be an opportunity for the players to come and change their ponies. Gone way beyond the halfway point, and it was, well, it was up and down, wasn't it? There just wasn't a chance to change. No whistle for the last couple of minutes. Brilliant open polo from both teams. And at the change here, the halfway point of the third, we can't separate them. It's 3-3. Alia Al Maktoum coming out there on that chestnut pony. She's had a fine game thus far. Wonderful defensive play she made, and that backhand out towards Luquin Monteverde. There's Belty Bajuga, who really has also set himself on fire here in the third. Okay, so the ball's going to be dropped down here. Clear possession, drop ball to the Pinks. Haudici didn't quite middle that, but he's done enough to get it out to Luquin. Luquin trying to return the favour there, but Ali Almari's well read this, and he's found a little backhand. Belty Bajuga will get on the end of that Ali Almari backhander. He will turn the corner, and he will punch it through. He was looking for Alberdi, but Tommy Willens comes through. Willens now down towards Alberdi. Belty Alberdi trying to get on the end of this. Has it gone too far? It has. What a chance. Not sure if Tommy was intending to go for goal there, but he could have laid that up in front of the post, but Alberdi was in. Either way, the chance has gone. And the score remains 3-3 here as the clock ticks down towards the 1:40 marker remaining in the third. Alberdi trying to get across to his marker, but it's gone plenty of time and space out towards Monteverde. That was Haudici from the back line. Alberdi in play now. He's done quite well. It's gone past Haudici, opens up. Ali Almari will try and get in on this. Alia Al Maktoum is there for a piece of the action, and another really good defensive play by Alia Al Maktoum, who's timed that ride off to perfection. Wonderful stuff. But the Blues are in as Bajuga drops in on that backhander, shoots. This is close. It's very close. He's got it. Belty Bajuga on the mark again. And wow, what a great chucker this has been for the blue shirts of El Basha. Nicely done from the 8-goal Argentine, who finds the goal judge's flag once again. What a chucker he's had, Bajuga. Luquin has changed. He's back on side now, and good to make a defensive play as Bajuga once again has possession of the ball, and he's found one through here to Tommy Willens. Willens is coming through, but so too is Alberdi. Willens will go near side. Tommy Willens looking to reach out. It's come off the pony, and it's gone through the goal again. Well, well, well. Wonderful stuff from the whole of the blue team, you have to say. What a chucker they had, but in particular Belty Bajuga, that one finished off by Tommy Willens once again, fully committed. He got a bit of help from the pony in the end, but perhaps he deserved that luck. And at the halfway point here, Al Basha, after a monstrous third chucker, have wrestled the lead from UAE, and they've gone 2 goals ahead. It's 5-3. Slightly foggy night here under the floodlights, but this was Solari with a lovely little measured flick under his pony's neck there. Playing so well, isn't he, Marcos Solari? 4 goals and absolutely on fire. There's another one. Nothing that Valtivejo or Faris Al-Yabuni could do to stop this one. Once again, the danger man, Marcos Solari. Showing us his skills on the run there, the number 2 for Ghantoot. And this was an absolute cracker. Look at this. Look at the cut on that. It's a superb goal from Toli Ulshoa. Solari feeding the ball into his teammate Dante Castagnola. Toli Ulshoa again, the number 3. That was a nice bit of play from Solari again, this time setting up his teammate. Look at this for a goal from Ghantoot, who just wanted it so badly. He muscled his way past, sufficiently past Faris Al-Yabuni to get that near side forehand in. And here's the last one. Solari again, this time under his pony's neck on the near side. Have a bit of that. Lukin. That was the one that pretty much won them the game. It was backed up with a penalty at the other end, but that was the one that took them into the lead. That's a lovely goal from Haider Bangash on the near side after a wonderful pass. Nice running goal by Kakua Raja. That was the counter-attack. Pella desperately trying to get back in defence, couldn't quite get there. Good work from Ferry von Petoski, who weaved left, right and back to the right and then waited for the space to open up, found a nice under the neck shot. This was a long-range shot by Marcos Araja. Looked like a pitching wedge straight through the centre of the goal. Here he is again, just dancing his way through the traffic. Ali Al-Murray on the run here, the number 1 for Ghantoot, and that's a super finish. Be pleased with that one. And there's an under the neck shot infield, and Felipe Llorente with an open backhander. Here's the last goal. This was the first goal of the match. And that is Marcos Araja running the ball down the right-hand side and pulling the trigger under his pony's neck from range. And
We come back from the halftime break with the innovative play of the match. Mayo Clinic breakthrough moments.
In defence here that's a superb backhander. What a wonderful backhander. The timing of it was absolutely brilliant. And he's found his teammate here. Look at this. Here goes Llorente looking for the approach shot. Looks like it's right on the money. It's Llorente up in front of goal to convert this and potentially win the match. Pablo Llorente's got the score.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Just in time to get the roll in on the far side of the field. Start of the second half of this contest between UAE and Al Basha. And it's the Blues starting the fourth where they left off in the third. Punching that one downfield and going hard into the ride-off was Tommy Willens. Been taken out of it by Lukin, who leaves the ball there for Haudechi. Good distance between the two players. In fact, Haudechi deciding to run this one forward himself. He's up over the halfway line. He's got Ali Al Maktoum in front of him, but he may bring this downfield himself all the way. A vicious bounce. And he switches to the near side, but Lukin is in, and he in turn gets an awful bounce as well. And the ball is left here for the defending player, Bauti Bejuga. Bejuga setting up the plate. Tried to thread that one down the boards towards Bauti Alberdi, but it came up a bit short, and it was stopped there by Haudechi and now picked up by Lukin. Lukin goes for the volley out of the air, back towards goal. Didn't quite get the contact he was looking for. Amin Prado is there, challenged there by Bejuga. Turned around by Lukin, and Haudechi wanted the whistle, but it looked like Tommy Willens reacted just as quick, if not quicker, and was established. The two number fours coming together, and it is Willens who comes up with the play. Whistle. And potentially a technical foul as well. Let's see what the umpires come up with. Umpires marching their way downfield. And it's good news if you're a fan of El Basha, because they're going to the penalty 3 spot. It's going to be a 40-yard hit and a chance here for them to open up some serious daylight between themselves and UAE. So Bauti Bejuga, who certainly come to life, didn't he, in that third chukker? Brilliant chukker he had. He's teeing the ball up here, and he looks like he's on a very comfortable little pony as he circles around, looking to convert this 40-yard penalty 3. Sounds good. Goal judge likes it, and so too does Bauti Bajuga. It's 6-3. We've got a message coming in from some of our polo fans in Nigeria, watching from the Malco Mines Polo Ranch in Jos, central Nigeria. Abdurrahman, good to hear from you. Glad you're enjoying the action. And a shout going out to all of our friends in Nigeria. Worked around the corner here from Audici. He's got some support here in the form of Lukin. Lukin trying to thread this one through. Tommy Willens was there, but the umpires didn't like it. Messages coming in from Malik Azam. I'm not sure who you're supporting, but he's messaging in, enjoying the polo and watching on the live stream, live and direct from Polo Line TV. Audici smashes it through. Didn't get the contact he was looking for, but it's good. They all count. And he's cut the gap here. UAE trailing by 2. It's 6-4. .444 on the clock in the fourth. Willens didn't get the shot of his dreams. Bauti Alberti trying to help it on its way. Well read here by Ali Almari, who just nips in ahead of Alia Al Maktoum and brings this one around the corner. And the cut shot passes on, and Alberti has got his skates on. And there's no one back at home here in defence. Alberti, he's shanked it out to the left. And Monteverdi will come in and play a very, very deep under his tail and out towards the far side. Brilliant backhander from Lukin Monteverdi. And he's found Audici. What a chance that was. Audici just looks like he's trying to hit the ball a bit too hard at the moment, which he doesn't need to do. Such a good ball striker. That one's come up a bit short. Ali Almari coming through. Fermin Prado is there, and so too was the umpire's whistle. Almari trying to get back to the ball. Looked like he came in with a bit too much angle. And there's Fermin Prado, looking like he was established. The umpire's whistle stops the clock with 3:53 remaining here, and it's a chance for the players to nip off and have a free change of ponies. Ainsley Saddlery, part of the sponsorship for Polo Line TV. Ross and the team at Ainsley Saddlery doing some great things in polo, including fitted saddles that seem to be the rage at the moment. If you haven't checked them out, it's time to do so. That's Ross and the team at Ainsley Saddlery. Tomorrow's action, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Habtoor versus Bangash, currently scheduled for 4 o'clock here. Thank you very much, Miguel. So a change to the schedule. That's a 4 p.m. game here from the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, local time. Habtoor taking on Bangash. That's tomorrow. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's Audici doing very well to retain possession of the ball after that bounce. And he's still going here. Salvador working it around the corner. He's got Alberti there and Willens. He's taking them both on. Use it as the call. Waits for Tommy Willens' pony to come out of the way and then fires one down towards goal. But he's about 10 yards wide of the target to the right. Willens back in play from his own back line. Trying to get this ball away from the danger zone. He's decided to take on Fermin Prado and run it across the field out towards the boards. Tucked in behind is Bauti Bijuga. And Bijuga goes downfield for the pass, confident that Willens is under control here. And there's the pass from Tommy Willens. Been well read here. Oh, look at the play from Lukin. Absolutely brilliant. He spun the corner and he's met it right in the middle of his stick head. And it's Lukin Monteverde looking to pull one back here. Oh, flying around the corner was Alberti. And he's come up with a really big defensive play here for El Basha. Into the path here of Bauti Bijuga, and Bijuga with a bouncing ball that's dealt with superbly well. And this little mare is absolutely flying down the field. They will not catch Bijuga. It's Bauti Bijuga, opens up to the left-hand side. Bijuga is in on goal, goes near side. What a goal! Wonderful stuff by the number 3 here, the 8-goal player for El Basha, Bauti Bijuga. Well, in fairness to him, as we look at the replay, I thought he started the game quite slowly, but then he came alive in the third chukka, and he's been quite brilliant since. And that must be, his 4th goal at least in the last couple of chukkas. And Bijuga lighting up field 3 here, and he has once again restored a 3-goal advantage for El Basha. Fermin Prado, who's gone quiet the last chukka or so after starting the game really well. He's done enough to leave the ball here for Lukin. And Lukin's going to have to turn on the charm here. There's a minute remaining in the 4th. Flicks it back towards Haurici. And Haurici once again with a bit of a miss-hit. The pass was on because Monteverde had gone beyond his man. And that's good work from Tommy Willens. Fermin Prado beaten to the ball here by Bauti Bijuga, who finds a nice one infield. And Alberti, was he called off it? Did he think he was called off it? I'm not sure, but he's left the ball and he didn't need to. He was in there on the near side. Play will continue. Fermin Prado couldn't quite get back to it before Alberti came in and nipped it away. Lukin drops in on this as Bijuga was near side, so Monteverde good to go. Shuts down, works it off the boards. 15 seconds remaining here until the first bell as Lukin Monteverde tries to weave his way through the midfield traffic. He's been called off it, and this time Salvador Haurici has launched it downfield. It will stay in play. Tommy Willens with a big ride off. There's the hooter, 30 seconds remaining here. An important passage of play, you would feel, as Ali Almari comes in, a little dab at the ball. Lukin Monteverde is there, and there's a collision between Bauti Alberti and Lukin Monteverde. That will end the 4th chukka, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant polo here between these two. And at the moment, it's all El Basha. They're ahead by 3 at the break. It's 7-4. Bauti Bijuga. There's the next shot. That was a thing of beauty, wasn't it? Does love that play. Nudges it past his opponent. Gets himself set early. Gets out the saddle and comes up with a beautiful neck shot. Good work by Solari, who had a very good game, I thought. Habtor Habtor. What a goal this is. Working it downfield. There's a support coming in. Solari once again. And this is the one there where Solari jumped all over that mistake. It was Tommy Willens trying to put the brakes on, didn't get much response. And Solari jumped all over that. Straight in on goal. And here's the cut shot. Around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. Players coming out for the start of the fifth and potentially final chukker. Let's have a look at the replay. Ball nudge there. And a collision between Haurici and Alberti. Let's have a look at the chukker by chukker progression. It was a slow start in terms of goals. There was plenty of open polo, but at the end of the first, it was 1-0 to the Pinks. End of the second, UAE 2-1 ahead. But look at that third chukker. 4 goals by Al Barsha in the third. They really came to life. They conceded 1, they scored 4, and they flipped the game on its head come half-time. They were 5-3 ahead. And UAE with just that solitary goal in the fourth and another 2 goals by Al Barsha, they find themselves 7-4 going into the fifth. He's hit it hard, he's hit it straight, and the goal is good. So just what the doctor ordered in terms of UAE for the start of this chukker. They got the penalty, they've got the score, and they've pulled themselves back within 2 goals here. Back to the centre we go, far side of the field here, field 3. The Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club here in Dubai. And it's Lukin Monteverde who needs to turn on the charm, and it looks like he realises that, and he's working very hard here for the pink shirts of UAE. Lukin taking on Bauti Bajuga, the 9-goaler up against the 8. Open backhander coming in, but that's been picked off here by Haurici, and Haurici has shown too much of that to Tommy Willens. Willens, near side, couldn't quite get the shot. Backhander comes in from Fermin Prado. Oh, look at that. Hello. Unbelievable. An extraordinary shot there by the 2-goal player. Look at this for a goal. Well, he's going across the field at full tilt. He's under pressure from Alberti, and look at this near side backhander. An absolute beauty. And UAE, who needed to turn up here in the fifth, are doing just that. 2 early goals, and they're right back in it. It's 7-6. UAE's second field goal of the match, and wow, how they needed it. The Blues have got possession back. Alberti, a swing and a miss from him, and he's left the ball behind. He's left it to Haurici, and Haurici is absolutely steaming away here from Tommy Willens. He's found the perfect cut shot. He's looking for an approach shot here. It's Salvador Haurici. Oh, he's chopped it out to the right hand side. It's come off the pony of Tommy Willens, and it's bobbled its way back down towards goal. Reversed there by Alberti, and Bajuga is on the counter-attack, and Bajuga's absolutely steaming down the field. It's end-to-end stuff here on ground 3 at the Al Habtoor. Look at this, Bajuga, who's in fine form. Ali Al Maktoum coming through. Bauti Bajuga going around the traffic. Bauti Bajuga going down towards goal, and a whistle as Haurici came in for the near-side play. Well, there you have it. There's the replay. So the umpire's just having a look at a couple of potential fouls here. And they've gone with the first foul by the looks of things. And that was the two number ones coming together, and a crossing foul by Ali Al-Mari in front of Alia Al Maktoum. Way before that, Bauti Bajuga appeal right in front of the posts. And the decision is a penalty 5 spot hit here in favour of UAE. Nudge forward by Haurici. Haurici bringing this one up towards the halfway line. Decides to try and outrun Bauti Alberdi, and he's done just that. Left the ball behind. Tommy Willens well positioned, and that's a lovely near side backhander. He'll turn them all around. First to surface though, back in defence here will be Luquin Monteverde. Luquin, little miscontrol, but he's okay. Tommy Willens will wait. Been told to use it here, Monteverde, so he's trying to scamper away from a hard-working Willens. And Willens has done really well. Look at this. Tommy Willens into the path of Bajuga. Bajuga picks it up on the near side, and Bauti Bajuga is up inside the 60. Bajuga with the approach shot. Look at this for the blue shirts of Al Basha. Wonderful stuff again by Bautista Bajuga. Well, I haven't seen Bauti play like this for a while. He's absolutely on fire. Brilliant stuff. Third and fourth, and now the fifth chukker. He really has turned it on, and he finds a 2-goal advantage here for his team, Al Basha, with 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the fifth. Well, there's still time, but that one would have really knocked the stuffing out of UAE. Worked themselves back into a 1-goal situation, and they've conceded here, and they've got to come back and score 3 unanswered goals to try and win this contest. 3:24 on the clock, plenty of time. The ball's in play, and it's fallen for Tommy Willens. His backhander charged down by Haurici. Haurici trying to dig this one out from under his pony, and he's done really well. Been challenged here by Bauti Bajuga. Pops out nicely for Fermin Prado. Prado working it back behind the pony of Bajuga, and then asking his pony to go in for the challenge. Backhander, once again, has been met by Haurici, but as Bauti Alberdi came through, there's an umpire's whistle. The umpires are making their way downfield. It's a penalty 4, and it's being teed up here by Bautista Bajuga. And what a game he's had. Circling around here from 60. Pony looks absolutely gorgeous for a penalty, and if he can slot this, he'll leave UAE with a mountain to climb. It's low, it's left, and it's been half stopped there by Monteverde, but it's still going down towards goal, and in the end, nothing Alberdi can do to keep it in play. It's trickled past the post, so a reprieve here for UAE. Just having a look to see who got the final touch. Is it a knock-in? Is it a corner? Just checking this different camera angle coming in now. Well, the ambulance is down there behind the goal. Looks like Salvador Jauretche has taken a knock. I think he's okay. He's taking on some water. And looks like Jauretche is good to jump back on. We've got some more messages coming in from Nigeria. Good to hear from so many of our brothers in Nigeria. Mohammed Mubarak is watching from Yola Polo Club, Adamawa, Nigeria. Great to hear from you. I'm glad you're enjoying the action. So much great polo being played at the moment in Nigeria. Just had the Lagos Open couple of weeks ago, and what a fine tournament it was too. Here comes Bijuga with the corner, looking to seal the deal. It's got the height. Is it left? It's not. It's straight. He struck it quite beautifully, and it's straight through the posts. And now there really is an absolute mountain to climb for the UAE, because they're trailing by 3, and the time reads 2-3-0 in the 5th. Back to the centre. Lukin coming through. Got some support here from Jauretche. Time is of the essence here for UAE. They need something, and they need it quick. Lukin. Coming around the houses here, Monteverde. Not sure if he's got too much time to do too much of that. He needs to be very direct here. He's still trying to work it through the traffic. Shooting opportunity may well open up. And he's had it half stolen away there by Tommy Willens, and it's turned into a bit of a dogfight, and Bauti Bijuga is on the end of it. Can't control the near side. Jauretche reverses it into the path of Lukin. Well, he's going to have to come in and ride Tommy Willens off, and that's fallen nicely here for Fermin Prado. Prado will open up. Prado has chipped it up in the air. He's completely mishit it, but he's still in on goal. Wild backhander coming in there from Bijuga, and he's done enough to divert it wide. Good defence from Bauti Bijuga, who got back and was working hard for his team. And it, in fact, has been awarded as a knock-in. And an opportunity here for the blue shirts of Al Basha to tap this ball and then whack it downfield as far as they can get it. Bijuga launches it out to the left. Tommy Willens has got his skates on. He's being tracked here by Lukin. Lukin Monteverde in play here for UAE with 1:11 on the clock here in the 5th. And there just is not enough time here for the pink shirts to get back on level terms, as Monteverde, who is obviously not going to give up, brings it around the corner. Miscontrol from him. And Alberti says, thank you very much. Anywhere down here is good as far as the blue shirts of Al Basha. What a performance it's been from them. And that's a nice looking under the neck shot path into the path of his friend and teammate here, Tommy Willens. Willens in on goal. Fermin Prado, Willens. And it's gone wide of that left post and smashed away by Lukin Monteverde out towards the boards. Seconds remaining. Bijuga back in control of the play. Trying to straighten up on goal there under pressure from Jauretche. And Jauretche will turn the corner and get this one away. Lovely pick out of the air there by Salvador Jauretche, and he's still going here. being tracked by Alberti, the two cancelling each other out. Alia Al Maktoum is there for a piece of the action. She shunts it forward. Alberti has another swipe at it there on the backhander. Can't come up with anything but fresh air there, Alberti, and the Pinks are in on goal. And the hooter will end the match as that one goes across the face and wide. What an extraordinary game for El Basha. They have defeated the mighty UAE here with a second half, well, from the third chukker, to be fair to them. A wonderful performance by Al Basha. No wonder they're happy down in the Al Basha camp. It's 9-6 in favour of the Blues. The chukker by chukker. 1-0 to UAE, 2-1 by the end of the second in favour of the Pinks. But there you have it, that third chukker, Al Basha suddenly coming to life. They scored 4 goals and conceded 1 in the third, and at half-time they were ahead 5-3. It was 7-4 in their favour at the end of the fourth, and then they scored 2 and conceded 2 in the fifth and final chukker. Final score, 9-6. Goals of the match. Well, there were plenty of good ones. Let's see what our director has found for us. What a goal that is by Fermin Prado, near side. Look at the angle on it, wonderful stuff. Bauti Vijuga, plenty of goals from him today. He was absolutely on fire, wasn't he, from the third chukker. Lovely breakaway goal on the counter-attack. And here's another one from him, round the corner, sets himself and gets that one through on the angle. And here's another one from the back of the throw in Vijuga, steaming away from everybody. The mare running quite beautifully. And he looked very confident, didn't he? Have a bit of that. Here's Lukien. He didn't finish it off, but he showed us what he can do in flashes today. He got some support. It was Fermin Prado, who played quite brilliantly in the first half of the match, for sure. And he got the job done there. And that's a nice goal from Senor Bautista Alberti. Well, a very happy camp down there, the Al Basha camp. Ali Al-Mari stepping in for Hani Jabsi. Tommy Willens working hard for his team, as he always does, putting it all on the line there, collecting a goalpost, throwing himself into every play. Good performance from Bauti Alberti as well, of course. Justo Coutinho managing the Al Basha team with a smile on his face, of course. Juan Ambrosio is down there as well. There's Andy Coutinho. Coutinho's everywhere down there. There's the number 3, Bauti Alberti. Oh, they're looking for an MVP. They need look no further. Match stats, field goals, 2 by UAE, 6 to Al Basha. Throw-ins, well, that was shaded by UAE, 9-7 in their favour. Foul count was 7 by the Pinks, 8 by the Blues. Penalties, 4 out of 4 for UAE, and 1 out of 2 for Al Basha. And corners, well, 2 out of 2 for Bauti Vijuga, and there were no yellow cards in the match. So that's it. That's all we've got time for. A wonderful performance for a very buoyant Al Basha team. They have defeated UAE in a brilliant game here. We will be back for more action, and we will be back here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club tomorrow afternoon to see Habtoor take on Bangash. That's 4 p.m. local time tomorrow, here from the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for more action from the Ghantoot Polo Championships International. Join us then.